Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another interesting episode on Emma English Conversation. I am Michael, a language instructor and podcaster.
And I'm Lina, the co-host of today's show. Today, we are talking about something very, very important, talking about your daily routine in English.
Yes, Lina, today's topic is speak about your day in English. So let's begin slowly, naturally, and clearly. No rush, no pressure, just friendly conversation.
You know, Michael, talking about your daily routine is one of the easiest and most helpful ways to practice English. Everyone has a routine, even if the routine is, I don't have a routine.
That's true. Even not having a routine is still a routine. But for English learning, daily routines are perfect. They use simple vocabulary, common verbs, and natural sentences we use every day.
Exactly. When someone asks, "Tell me about your day," they aren't expecting a dramatic movie script. They just want simple, clear actions like, I wake up, I eat breakfast, I go to work.
Yes, and the great thing is, you don't need fancy words. You don't have to say, I initiate my morning consciousness. Just say, I wake up.
Please don't say initiate my consciousness. That sounds like you're starting a robot.
I am a little robotic before breakfast, to be honest.
Aren't we all? But here's the thing. Daily routines help you talk about time, habits, activities, and preferences. These topics appear in job interviews, school introductions, friendly conversations, even dating.
Yes, imagine someone asking, what do you usually do in your day? And you go completely blank. So today, we're going to break everything down into simple chapters: morning, afternoon, evening, night, weekends, and finally, how to combine everything.
And don't worry, we'll keep it slow, natural, easy to understand, and of course, a little funny.
Because learning English shouldn't feel like solving a mystery. It should feel like having coffee with a friend.
Final message of the chapter.
So in this chapter, we introduced the importance of talking about daily routines and why it's one of the best topics for English learners.
In the next chapter, we'll start with the morning routine, how to describe your morning in simple, natural English.
Stay with us and get ready to build your English step by step.
And remember, every day is a great day to...
So, Lina, after waking up and getting out of bed, what's the next step in your morning routine?
Well, the first thing I do is brush my teeth and wash my face. It wakes me up a little and makes me feel human again.
Perfect. And listeners can use very simple sentences like, I brush my teeth, I wash my face, I get ready for the day. Nothing complicated, just clear and natural.
Exactly. After that, I usually get dressed. I pick clothes for the day, sometimes based on the weather, sometimes based on whether I feel fancy or lazy.
That's an important tip. Using phrases like, I get dressed, I choose my outfit, I put on my shoes. These small sentences make your routine sound very natural.
And of course, breakfast comes next. I usually make something quick, like toast and coffee. You don't need to make a big meal to practice English. Just describe what you normally eat.
Right. You can say, I have breakfast, I drink coffee, I prepare a snack, or I eat eggs and bread. Keep it simple.
Another thing I do is check my phone for messages, emails, or the news. It's a small habit, but it's part of my routine.
That's great, because it gives you more natural phrases. You can say, I check my messages, I look at my emails, I see what's happening in the news.
Also, some people like to exercise in the morning. Even a short walk or stretches count. You can describe it like, I do stretches, I go for a short walk, I exercise for 10 minutes.
Exactly. And for anyone who wants to sound even more fluent, you can use linking words like then, after that, next, or before leaving the house.
For example, I wake up at 7, then I brush my teeth. After that, I get dressed. Next, I make breakfast.
Simple, clear, and very natural. That's exactly what we want our listeners to practice.
So the morning routine includes waking up, washing up, getting dressed, eating breakfast, checking messages, maybe exercising, and planning the day.
And saying it step by step helps you sound confident and fluent in English.
End of chapter 2. Quick tip.
Practice these sentences every morning about your own routine. It's simple and effective.
That's right. Step by step, sentence by sentence, your English will sound more natural.
Now that we've covered the morning, let's move on to the afternoon. This is usually the most active part of the day: work, school, lunch, or meetings.
Yes, and describing the afternoon is simple if you focus on your main activities. For example, you can start with, in the afternoon, I go to work, or I attend my classes.
Right. Then you can talk about smaller actions like I answer emails, I have a meeting, I finish my tasks, or I take a short break.
Lunch is a big part of the afternoon. You can say, I have lunch at 1 p.m., I eat sandwiches, or I eat lunch with my friends.
And linking phrases are very useful here. Use after that, later, or around noon to connect your sentences naturally.
For example, I have lunch at 12:30. After that, I continue my work. Later, I check my messages and plan for the next task.
Perfect. You can also include short habits or breaks. For example, I drink water, I take a coffee break, or I go for a short walk. These small details make your routine sound real.
Another tip is to use words like usually, sometimes, and often to describe frequency. For example, I usually have lunch at 1 p.m., or I sometimes take a walk after lunch.
Exactly. It makes your English sound more natural instead of robotic.
And don't forget expressions for transitions. Then I, after that I, later in the afternoon I.
Let's try a mini conversation example for the afternoon.
What do you usually do in the afternoon?
I have lunch at 1 p.m. After that, I continue working and take a short break at 3. Sometimes I go for a walk.
Do you work at home or in the office?
I usually work from home, but I sometimes go to the office for meetings.
Very natural, easy sentences that anyone can use.
So for your afternoon routine, focus on work, lunch, small habits, breaks, and linking your sentences with simple connectors.
End of chapter 3. Quick tip.
Practice describing your afternoon in English every day. Even small details make a big difference.
Yes, and try to use linking words.
Now that we've covered the afternoon, it's time to talk about the evening. This is usually the part of the day when people relax, spend time with family, or enjoy hobbies.
Yes, the evening is perfect for using natural English sentences because it includes both activities and small personal habits. For example, you can start with, in the evening, I come home from work, or I finish my classes.
Then you can add more actions like I relax for a while, I have dinner, or I talk with my family. Simple sentences, step by step.
Dinner is a key part of the evening. You can say, I eat dinner at 7 p.m., I cook dinner, or I eat with my family. And if you want to sound natural, add transitions. After dinner, I wash the dishes. Then I watch TV.
Good point. Linking words like then, after that, and later make your story sound smooth and organized.
Another thing you can include in the evening routine is hobbies or personal time. For example, I read a book, I practice guitar, I exercise, or I listen to music.
Exactly. These small details make your conversation sound real. And don't forget, you can also use words like usually, sometimes, and often to show how often you do something.
For example, I usually watch TV after dinner, or I sometimes take a walk in the evening.
Let's do a mini conversation example.
What do you do in the evening?
I usually come home at 6 p.m. After that, I relax for a while. I eat dinner with my family and watch a little TV.
Do you do any hobbies?
Yes, sometimes I read a book or listen to music.
Perfect. Easy, natural sentences anyone can use in daily conversation.
So, to summarize the evening routine, include returning home, relaxing, having dinner, spending time with family, hobbies, and small personal habits. Use simple verbs and linking words for smooth flow.
And end of chapter 4. Quick tip. Try describing your evening routine in English every night. The more you practice, the more confident you become.
And remember, small details make your English sound natural. Now that we've talked about the evening, let's focus on the night routine. This is the final part of the day, winding down, getting ready for bed, and preparing for the next day.
Yes, night routines are great because they often include simple, repetitive actions, perfect for practicing natural English. You can start with sentences like, at night, I get ready for bed, or I brush my teeth.
Right, you can add more actions step by step. For example, I change into my pajamas, I wash my face, I set my alarm, or I read a book.
And many people like to relax a little before sleeping. You can describe it as I listen to music, I watch a short show, I scroll on my phone, or I meditate.
Don't forget useful linking phrases like before going to bed, at night, or right before sleeping. They make your sentences sound smooth.
For example, before going to bed, I read a book. Then I turn off the lights and lie down.
Another tip is to use frequency words like usually, sometimes, or always. For example, I usually go to bed at 11 p.m. or I sometimes drink warm milk before sleeping.
Let's try a mini conversation to make it clear.
What do you usually do at night?
I brush my teeth and change into pajamas. Then I read a book or listen to music.
What time do you go to sleep?
I usually go to bed around 11 p.m.
Perfect. These are simple sentences that sound very natural.
Another thing you can add is preparation for the next day. For example, I pack my bag for tomorrow, I lay out my clothes, or I make a to-do list. These small actions help you speak in detail.
Yes, and putting your night routine into sentences helps you connect your whole day naturally when speaking English.
End of Chapter 5. Quick tip.
Practice describing your night routine aloud every day. Even a few sentences help you sound more fluent.
Use simple verbs, linking words, and frequency words. Your English will improve step by step.
Now that we've covered weekdays, it's time to talk about the weekend routine. Weekends are different because the schedule is more flexible and people often relax or do fun activities.
Exactly. Weekends are perfect for practicing English because you can describe hobbies, outings, and personal time. You can start with, on weekends, I usually wake up late, or I spend time with my family.
Then you can talk about typical activities. For example, I go shopping, I meet my friends, I watch movies, or I cook special meals.
And you can use linking phrases like then, after that, later, or in the afternoon to make your sentences smooth and natural.
Frequency words are also useful here. Usually, sometimes, often. For example, I usually sleep in on Saturdays, or I sometimes go to the park in the afternoon.
Let's make a mini conversation about weekends.
What do you usually do on weekends?
I usually wake up around 10 a.m. Then I make breakfast and relax at home. In the afternoon, I meet my friends or go shopping.
Do you do anything in the evening?
Yes, I usually have dinner with my family and sometimes watch a movie.
Very simple and natural English. Just describe what you do step by step using small sentences.
You can also include hobbies and small habits. For example, I play sports, I read a book, I go for a walk, or I listen to music. These add personality to your conversation.
And don't forget, weekends are also a good time to practice talking about your plans. You can say, I plan to visit my friend, I want to cook a new recipe, or I hope to finish my homework.
Using the simple present and linking words will make your English sound fluent and natural.
End of Chapter 6. Quick tip.
Try describing your weekend routine aloud. Think about all your morning, afternoon, and evening activities and put them into simple sentences.
Weekends are fun, so you can add hobbies and small details. The more you practice, the more natural your English becomes.
Next, in Chapter 7, we'll combine everything and help you confidently talk about your entire daily routine, from morning to night.
Now it's time for the final chapter. Let's combine everything we've learned and talk about your full daily routine: morning, afternoon, evening, night, and even weekends.
Yes, when you combine all the parts, your English sounds smooth, natural, and complete. You can start with the morning. I wake up at 7 a.m. First, I brush my teeth and wash my face. Then I get dressed and eat breakfast.
Then move to the afternoon. I go to work at 9 a.m. I answer emails and attend meetings. I have lunch at 1 p.m. After that, I continue working until 5 p.m.
Evening comes next. In the evening, I come home and relax. I eat dinner with my family and sometimes watch TV.
And for night routines, at night, I brush my teeth, change into pajamas, and read a book before going to sleep at 11 p.m.
If it's the weekend, you can add, On weekends, I usually wake up late. I spend time with my family and meet friends. I relax, watch movies, and enjoy hobbies.
Linking words like first, then, after that, later, and finally make your daily routine easy to understand and sound fluent.
Sample mini conversation. Can you tell me about your daily routine?
Sure, I wake up at 7 a.m. First, I take a shower and get dressed. Then I eat breakfast and go to work. In the afternoon, I have lunch and finish my tasks. In the evening, I come home, relax, and eat dinner with my family. At night, I read a book and go to bed at 11 p.m. On weekends, I usually sleep in, spend time with friends, and enjoy hobbies.
Wow, that's very clear and natural.
Exactly. Step-by-step sentences, small details, and linking words make your English sound fluent.
Tips to sound natural. Use simple verbs like wake up, eat, go, work, relax, sleep. Add linking words, then, after that, later, and include frequency words, usually, sometimes, often.
Practice aloud every day. Describe your own routine and notice how your English improves naturally.
Final message plus call to action.
Thank you for following this full daily routine series. We hope it helped you speak English confidently and naturally. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share Emma English Conversation. Your support helps us create more lessons just like this.
Remember, practice makes progress. Speak about your day step by step, and your English will get better every day.
See you in the next episode.